Good Lord, that actually happened. And welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Good Lord, they're coming for our children. And now I know you're a crazy conspiracy theorist if you think that. And given the fact that they're literally saying, we're coming for your children, it definitely makes you crazy for believing that they're coming for our children. Our children's minds, and certainly with gender-altering surgeries, coming for our children's bodies, and I would dare say they're coming for our children's souls. Who is they, JP? Well, they is the people who are using an ideological movement camouflaged with love and acceptance in order to gain control over humans. Evil wants to control. My definition of evil is anyone who tries to control another person in a way that's not in their best interest. Evilness, unfortunately, is as old as humans themselves. Evil always expresses itself in one form or another. With evil, the common denominator, no matter what form it's expressed, it's always an effort to control another person in some way. That's what the evil people are doing. They're after our children's souls because they want control. Why? Because when you are living from your ego, and I think that's the mechanism that Satan can use to manipulate people to do his bidding, all you want is control. When you're living through your spirit, you want surrender, you want connection, you don't want control. You want actually the higher power to be in control, and you're looking to be a good student of what wants to live through you. In other words, you're a person of faith, not a person of control. These are people of control. So, these people of control, there's a lot that's been happening. We'll give you an update on Bud Light as well, but there's some pride events that happened over the weekend. And this first clip, we'll take a look at it again, and then there's some other clips. This was at a pride event where people were very prideful of their predatory nature towards children in New York City. We're here, we're queer, and we're coming for your children. And while we look at this footage in a second, do a little estimation of the mental stability you see of the people. You know, judge a book by the cover, cool. It's not the whole book, but the cover is a pretty darn accurate depiction of the book oftentimes. Thus, like, they don't make the cover of a book completely out of line with the book. Like, if a book is about a sea turtle voyage in the Mediterranean, they're probably not gonna put a picture of a bird in a tree on that book. And why they would possibly write a book about a sea turtle adventure in the Mediterranean is beyond me. But in this example, they did. So, judging these books by the cover, you just get your first initial gut instinct of the mental stability of these people. Let's take a look. This guy's rocking it, by the way. He's like, dude, trans? For sure. That's definitely an excuse to wear this wig. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. I'd imagine the rest of the movement, they're like, dude, like, we're all about, like, dress as a woman, like, you know, go after children, whatever, do your thing. But why do you have that wig on, bro? You're looking kind of weird. Says a man with a beard and lipstick and a tuck-it dress. Like, how happy is this person? Dude, like, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children. Like, dude, I am stoked. And of course, this lady, she's all about, like, dude, my sexuality is all of your business, so no shirt for me. Let's just make you regret waking up today. Okay, wonderful. Now, at another Pride event over the weekend, there are fully naked adults, and I'm talking fully naked. They actually have shoes on, no other clothes, and I think wearing shoes without clothes, it makes you look even more naked. So these are fully naked people at a Pride parade in front of children. Fully naked in front of kids. Now, this is something up until recently, this, like, you're going to jail for this. But now they're trying to get you to celebrate it. And I apologize for showing this. It's like one thing to see naked bodies that you don't want to see. Like, I apologize for that. But it's more like the mentality behind the naked bodies. That's what's disgusting here. So let's do the math. These are what's called adults. And you can see in the audience, like here is a baby, okay? Let's see, are there other children? Okay, I don't see other children in this particular screenshot, but there's one baby that's far too much. And presumably there's gonna be other children whose woke parents brought them here. By the way, this lady, she's like, dude, it's summer of 2023. Yes, I'm still wearing a mask. 15 days to slow the spread. Don't be a moron. Let's support this cause. Oh, okay, and here's more kids. Here's a kid, here's a kid, here's a kid, here's a kid, here's a kid. Those are just the first few kids you see within eyesight. They are looking at fully grown people who presumably get a sense of joy being seen naked by other people. And some of these other people are kids. That's a problem. You're not a minor attracted person. You are a degenerated pedophile. This person looks so out of place. He or she, it, cowboy, they, self, whatever they identify as, they have clothes on. Probably feel out of place. Of course, here's a unicorn. Pride for everybody. Okay. Oh, there's a literal child in the parade. Just a matter of feet, if not inches, from whatever's on the front side of this naked buttocks. It's just so satanic. There's a butthole. I think we're hopefully blurring that out. Dear God. In a little Twitter reply to the specific clip we just watched, Candace Owens says, pedophiles and perverts, vermin of our society. Fact check, true. This has nothing to do with freedom or love, and if you aren't awake to that now, it's because you're an idiot. Pretty well said. But I'm sure the left is like, dude, it's just Candace Owens. Like, what she says doesn't matter. Like, she's a white supremacist, for crying out loud. Okay, that's all fun and dandy and satanic. Now, to Bud Light, who's definitely all in on this stuff, seemingly. Why were we talking about Bud Light? I'll show you a disturbing clip in just a second. But first, a little update on our good friends at Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light, the market value of the company is down by, at this point, over $27 billion. By the way, just think of how much more it would have dropped if they didn't do the campaign with Dylan Mulvaney. They'd probably be at a $100 billion loss at this point. So, Dylan Mulvaney, if you want to build good trust and relationships with your customers, then Dylan Mulvaney's the one for you. Dylan Mulvaney, also potentially the chief engineer of the sub that just imploded at the Titanic. I don't know, wouldn't surprise me. Bud Light, they hadn't been tweeting for a while. They went a little silent. I wonder why. So you see their previously most recent tweet was April 14th. And then they broke the tweeting fast. They came out of hiding. Always works out really well for Bud Light. On June 22nd, so just recently, and here you can see just as a little bit of a B-roll of a commercial they posted. You know, this is like American, like we're out on a lake paddleboarding. You got people sitting under an umbrella. It's hot out. You got barbecue shenanigans, dogs. Come on, like Bud Light is back. This is an American beer. It's relatable to you and me. A lady eating watermelon, a guy falling out of a hammock. Wow. This is going to be the ad that wins back the favor of the consumers for Bud Light. Wins their hearts back. That is until this footage leaks out of Bud Light going all in, sponsoring a Pride event in Toronto. I mean, you got the Bud Light float right here. They probably don't want you to see this, but it happened. You've got everybody in Bud Light shirts, Pride flags. It's great. I mean, Bud Light really, they went all in on this. Have they learned nothing? Answer. No, they have not. Also, there's reports that at this specific Pride event in Toronto, there were booths teaching sex education to kindergartners. If you were thinking, wow, this Bud Light boycott, it can't keep lasting, Bud Light just comes out and literally says, hold my beer. We need to make sure this boycott never ends. So We're just gonna sponsor in a bigger way the exact thing that made people hate us in the first place. Cheers. What am I drinking? Well, I can assure you it's not a Bud Light. Not a Bud Light koozies, just side note, they are available in my Freedom shop at the link below or at awakenwithjp.com. If you'd like to wear your thinking out loud with your stance on what Bud Light stands for, it might just be something that you don't stand for. Being Pride Month, I am very proud of these Bud Light koozies. They've actually become the best seller in my shop. Back to the point. And the point is that people are coming after your children. The hearts, the minds, the souls, and the body of your children. People who deserve no connection to your children. They deserve no influence over your children. They are coming for your children, my children. That's why the world needs more lions. We have to be aware of what's going on so we can be in ultra protective mode of our children, because I do believe our children are a gift from God, and God has entrusted us to be the stewards of our children's souls, their minds, and their bodies. And if there was any doubt about, like, dude, come on, are they really coming for your children? These are just people wanting to cross-dress and do their thing. Be free. It's like, yeah, cool, be free. But there is no doubt anymore. A devious part of this movement, which is disguised as love and acceptance, a devious part of this movement is indoctrinating children, going after children. Lions need to know this so that we can fiercely protect the innocent, the children, and we stand for what's right, which I would dare say is sovereignty. Not indoctrination, but sovereignty, health, freedom, and innocence. I appreciate you taking a little expedition with me about just what happened on one weekend that proves there is deviousness, there is degeneration, there is absolutely an evil agenda involving children. Now we know, there is no doubt. And Lions, we need to be relentless in our willingness to never back down, always protect our children. So thank you for watching with me, my beautiful friend. Look forward to seeing you on our next video. But before you go, I want to tell you about Organifi. What's up, friend? I want to tell you about a product I absolutely love, and it's something I use every day. It's how I start my mornings, and that is Organifi. Organifi is a line of organic superfoods that offer plant-based nutrition and high-quality ingredients with less than 3 grams of sugar per serving for less than $3 per day. If good energy, weight management, reducing stress, or fueling your fitness is important to you, Organifi has your back. Organifi is absolutely loaded with organic nutrients, vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, and antioxidants. If you want to feel your best and perform at your best, you absolutely need these things, but they're hard to come by. I don't know about you, but I'm not the type of person who's going to take a lot of time out of my busy schedule to juice 35 pounds of vegetables and fruits every day. I'm just not gonna do it. But Organifi helps me quickly and easily get the same benefit with none of the trouble. If you wanna bring Organifi and all of its benefits into being a potent part of your morning routine, then just go to Organifi.com/JP. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code JP for 20% off. Enjoy.